Hi students. This morning I want to read to you the poem that you have called The Butterfly by Pavel Friedman. So let's take a look at it together. The last, the very last, so richly, brightly, dazzlingly yellow. Perhaps if the sun's tears would sing against a white stone. Such a yellow is carried lightly way up high. It went away, I'm sure, because it wished to kiss the world goodbye. For 7 weeks I've lived in here, penned up inside this ghetto, but I have found what I love here. The dandelions call to me, and the white chestnut branches in the court. Only I never saw another butterfly. That was the last one. Butterflies don't live in here, in the ghetto. So if you think about the Holocaust, which we touched on some when we read Number the Stars, and you think about how the Jews were rounded up and put in areas to be contained. Some eventually were killed and died, but some just lived there and worked there for the years during the war. If you think about that as you think about the words of the poem, then you'll be able to make some meaning out of the words that I just read. Let's take a look at our questions on the right-hand column of the page, because as you read over these questions, these will help you also gain some understanding of the poem. So let's take a look at number 1. Does this poem rhyme? Explain your answer. There may be certain stanzas that rhyme. There may not be. But you take a look and see if they rhyme. See if the poem rhymes. Number 2. An unrhymed poem such as The Butterfly is written in a style of poetry called, and I'm going to tell you, the answer to that one is free verse. F-R-E-E-V-E-R-S-E. Number 3. This poem was written by a child of the Holocaust and hidden away to be found after World War II. If you would have lived through the Holocaust, would you have been brave enough to have left a piece of art or writing to have been discovered after the war? Explain why or why not in 2 to 3 sentences. Number 4. Cite some of the happy or positive or optimistic ideas in this poem. Okay, so the good things that you read about, the encouraging, happy thoughts in the poem. And then number 5 says, cite a few of the sad, negative, pessimistic ideas in the poem. So the darker side, the sad side, the depressing side that maybe you heard in the poem. Number 6. In the box on the left-hand side of the page under the title, draw a box to illustrate, or draw a picture, to illustrate this poem. So you have the box right here. You're going to draw a picture in there that illustrates this poem. Is it okay to draw a butterfly? Yes, but there probably should be other items in the box as well. Number 7. What do you think the butterfly symbolizes or represents? What does it stand for? Number 8. In your opinion, why did the poet choose a butterfly and not another animal or insect? Number 9. This poem is color-oriented. Underline several words that describe color inside the poem. So for example, if you look at the second line of the poem, so richly, brightly, dazzlingly yellow. Oh, I think I heard a color word, didn't you? So underline the word yellow in that second line. And keep going through the rest of the poem, find all the other color words and underline those. And number 10, what is your opinion of the poem? Did you like it? Why or why not? Explain your opinion in 2 to 3 sentences. So you're going to write a small paragraph there to answer number 10. Now that we have read through the poem and I have read through the questions for you, if you feel like you need to go back through this video one more time, that is totally fine. You may do that. If you feel as if you are ready to answer the questions, then you may begin doing that. Thanks.